DIY tie-dyeing is a creative and popular crafting technique that involves adding vibrant colors and unique patterns to clothing and accessories. This process typically includes folding, twisting, or tying fabric in different ways before applying dyes, resulting in a variety of colorful designs. Tie-dyeing is a fun and expressive way to revamp your wardrobe and give old clothing a fresh, personalized look. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to get started with DIY tie-dyeing. Materials needed: white or light-colored clothing. Choose clothing items made of natural fibers like cotton, as they absorb dye well. T-shirts, socks, hoodies, and tote bags are popular choices. Fabric dye. Use fabric dye in various colors. You can find tie-dye kits that include pre-mixed colors or purchase individual dye bottles. Rubber bands. Rubber bands are used to create patterns by securing the fabric in different ways. The way you bind the fabric will influence the final design. Plastic squeeze bottles. These bottles make it easy to apply the dye to specific areas of the fabric. They are often included in tie-dye kits. Plastic table cover or trash bags. Protect your work surface from dye spills by using a plastic table cover or trash bags. Plastic gloves. Wear plastic gloves to protect your hands from the dye and prevent it from staining your skin. Plastic bags or plastic wrap. After applying the dye, wrap the dyed item in plastic bags or plastic wrap to keep it moist during the setting process. Bucket or basin. A bucket or basin can be used to soak the fabric in water before applying the dye. It helps the dye absorb more evenly. Steps to tie-dye your clothing. Step 1. Prepare the fabric. Pre-wash the fabric. Wash the fabric items to remove any sizing or finishes. This helps the fabric absorb the dye more effectively. Soak in water. Soak the fabric in water before tie-dyeing. This helps the dye spread more evenly. Step 2. Create tie-dye patterns. Accordion fold. Fold the fabric accordion style to create a striped pattern. Secure sections with rubber bands. Spiral pattern. Twist the fabric into a spiral shape and secure with rubber bands. Apply different colors to each section. Crumple technique. Crumple the fabric into a ball and secure with rubber bands. This creates a random, textured pattern. Bullseye pattern. Pinch the center of the fabric and twist it into a spiral. Add rubber bands at intervals to create a bullseye effect. Step 3. Apply dye. Mix dye colors. Mix the fabric dye according to the instructions on the package. Transfer the dye into plastic squeeze bottles. Apply dye to fabric. Apply the dye to the fabric, following the pattern you created. Use different colors and get creative with your design. Step 4. Wrap and let set. Wrap in plastic. After applying the dye, wrap the fabric in plastic bags or plastic wrap. This keeps the fabric moist and allows the dye to set. Let set. Allow the tied and dyed fabric to set for the recommended time, usually 6 to 8 hours or overnight. Dry the tie-dyed items according to the fabric care instructions. Once your tie-dyed items are dry, you'll have unique, colorful creations to add a personal touch to your wardrobe. Experiment with different folding and tying techniques, color combinations, and patterns to create one-of-a-kind designs. Tie-dyeing is a versatile and enjoyable DIY activity suitable for all ages.